Hello, people! Welcome back to episode number 15. Oh, my bad. Of the Grand Theft Auto Vice City 100% completion playthrough. I messed around with my controller sensitivity, that's why it's working a little weirdly. Yeah, as I was saying, last time we finished off the Malibu Club missions. Today I am going to be doing the shooting range. Realistically, the shooting range is going to take all of my time. Probably will. If I have more time after that, I might do some of the film missions and Printworks missions and stuff like that. But that would be secondary. The first goal is to do the shooting range. Last time I struggled quite a bit. Again, PS2 controller, not PS2 controller, but on an emulator with the controller, not very easy. But I'll do it. I will do it. Just takes a lot of attempts. I've tried to find out the best way to do this, and I think I have it figured out. So let's hope for the best. I won't be talking much today. Okay. I looked up a strategy on how to do this. Strategy was exactly what I was doing last time, is that only focus on the 3-pointers most of the time and try to get the 2-pointers occasionally, but don't focus the 2-pointers. Let's go! We did it! We did it! First try today. Let's go! Woo! You can't. Oh my god, that was godlike. And now we can fast reload. That is quite a useless ability. I think at this point we're done with like 90% of the game. But I don't care. We did it. We win these, and now I can turn back the analog sensitivity. Like I think it was 140. Right. Ooh, baby. I'm so good. I'm bad. I don't really need any of these weapons. Oops, my bad. Okay. I head over now. Okay, that went a lot smoother and faster than I expected it to. Well, anyways, I wanted to do the Sunshine Autos missions today also, so let me quickly fire up the vehicle list. I did not expect to be done with this so quickly that I didn't even open the Sunshine Autos. Oh my god. Vice City, right. This one. Key. Oh right, I've hopefully found the place. Right. Okay, so let us start with Landstalker, which is found actually in downtown, so that's gonna be pretty fast. Good thing I'm right here. Whew. Off! I just did that. No, no, please. Please tell me. You're kidding me, right? Pretty sure I just screwed up. Is there any way to undo the load? No. Wait, what? No! I just did. No, there has to be a way to undo the load. I don't think there is. Crap? Set this time. I changed the controls yesterday. Why did I change the control? Flip. Why did I change the controls? No. Why did I do that? That was so stupid. I have to do it again. No, No, that was so perfect. Ah! I just did it so perfectly. And then I reset the game. Just did that. Cannot believe I just did that. That was not a pro gamer move. Why? Why did I do that? Oh. And now it's gonna take me so many. See, this is what happens when you get overconfident. I was like, I'm so good, and I did this in first try, yeah, and I screwed it up. I have to do it again. I should have never. Note to self, do not use load state hotkeys ever. That is a very bad idea. No. Always use saves. Do not use load state hotkeys. Why did I do that? Why did I press the right way? Key. Well, so basically I did nothing the first 10 minutes of the stream, which is flippin' awesome. No, I wasted so many bullets. I think I wasted too many. No. Doing too much after those. Not sure if I can do this anymore even. Like 23, and yet like 4 more. 12. I don't think I can actually do this anymore. Maybe if I go like absolute perfection. There's actually still a shot. Let's go! Let's flip and go. Okay, save state. This time I saved it. Okay, I hit that twice back to back. My hit rate was much worse there, but you know what? Got the job done. It does not matter what the hit rate was. You know, as long as you pass the mission, it's fine. We did not lose too much progress, so I'm fine with that, okay? We have a fast reload ability. Get out of here. I do not want to see this face ever again. Mission passed. Thank you very much. I'm just going to buy some body armor here. And off we go to the Landstalker. Okay. That was freaky, to say the least. But we pulled it off. Should never change my controls. I'm not going to use save states in my next few playthroughs, I think. Oh well. I didn't lose anything much, so it's fine. You know, worse things have happened with games crashing after collecting like 20 hidden packages. Though it is arguable which one's the bigger setback. Well, I only lost like 3 minutes of my life, so that's fine. There's enough time I'm willing to sacrifice. Though, one thing I'm not sure about. Have I done test track? Pretty positive I have. Hello. Just want to check if I have completed test track. Yeah, test track, BCJ Playground going crazy. Trial by Dirt is... Where's Trial by Dirt? I just want to check that thing. Yeah, I don't see Trial by Dirt anywhere. That's a little strange. Maybe it doesn't appear. Oh, whatever. Can I cancel this thing? I think if I get out of here, it probably auto cancels. Don't want to flip this thing over. The Landstalker is very prone to flips. Yep. Okay. Sunshine Autos it is. Oh, sorry. So hopefully today I can complete at least the vehicle list of Sunshine Autos, and next time I can complete the races and a couple of the remaining missions, and then finish off with the final mission after that. That would be pretty awesome. I should be able to pull it off too. Not too much stuff left. If my calculations are correct, by this Friday or Saturday, I should be complete with all of the, or 100% complete with this game, in fact, which would be awesome. No, 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 no. Okay, that was a close call. But everything is fine. Now I wonder if the game's gonna open up. Okay, it does open up. Okay. There we go. That should be it. Delivered like a pro. What's next? DS. Okay, so we need Idaho. It's not right. Just compact. From what I'm seeing on the guide I'm following, it says that Esperanto, Idaho, Stallion, and Rancher, and the Blister Compact all do not spawn or do not have fixed spawn locations. That stinks. It stinks so bad. I'm gonna check a different source. Just make sure that it is telling the truth or not. There's like a glitch you can do, like looking away and then looking back to make sure that like you don't you can like reset for cars and stuff. I personally don't enjoy it. Yep, they do not have spawn locations. Great. So I guess I just look around hoping to find one of the cars. That is a Washington that is not on the list. That's a Sentinel. That is not. That is, I think, a Manana. See that. Do not see any of the required vehicles. Yep, seeing a ton of these small cars. And this is the thing, it's pretty... nothing much exciting going on right now. Cars can apparently be found like right outside here, so there shouldn't be too bad, except I don't see any. See a lot of Sentinels, but a couple of Hermes, but nothing that I would want. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything of desirable. Still not seeing anything. Is that a car I need? No, that's the Landstalker, right? It's the Landstalker. Seeing none of the cars I need. I think I just drive around and just hope to encounter one of them. I have not seen a single car that is needed. It's the only Mananas. This is stinky. Why? I think the issue is that whatever last car you drive seems to spawn. So I'm just not gonna drive around any cars, and maybe that helps. I doubt it. That is not a car I need. It's a Landstalker. It's another Manana. Don't you just love running around and search for cars? Maybe driving this one around. I don't know.
What are you doing, you idiot?
It's Regina. I cannot see a single vehicle. Oh my god. This is brutal. That's the thing about this specific mission, is that it's really just all up to luck. Is that a Landstalker? What's that? It's not a Landstalker. Is this the car I need? I don't know. I don't think it is. Nope, that is not. In fact, I've just opened up pictures of the cars I need. Maybe that would help identify what I need. Still not seeing anything of requirements. This has to be some all-time bad luck. Like, you're kidding me. I've not spotted a single vehicle still. All of the Idaho Stallion and Esperanto should spawn in Little Havana, but I just do not see them anywhere. But in Little Havana, I mean like around the area, not a guaranteed spawn location. There really should not be vehicle lists without guaranteed spawns, because this is infuriatingly hard. It's not, that is not... I'm honestly considering just doing a mission rather than searching around for cars. I'm gonna give it like maybe oh, I see a stallion. I see a stallion. Finally, one of the vehicles that I need. Oh my god, 3 stallions. Let's go. Took its sweet time. Finally, there's 2 types of stallions, by the way. And this is the one I'm delivering. Oh my god. This is taking longer than the other mission. Okay, it's that. Right. 4 cars remain in this list. I'm hoping to get lucky. I'm still just going to give it 5 minutes, otherwise I'm just going to go and do the next, or the final assassination, Mr. Black mission. See another stallion. And I'm seeing a ton of stallions. Because why not? It's better than seeing bananas, though. I see just more stallions, honestly. Oh, that's an Esperanto. That is another of the cars that I need. Finally, we're having some luck. Still paying a lot of attention, make sure that I don't miss anything. Okay, got the Esperanto. Now I need the Idaho Rancher and Ballista Compact. The Idaho and Ballista Compact should both spawn in Haiti. The Rancher spawns in different locations. Again, just gotta search or run around and hope you come across an Idaho or a Ballista Compact. That's Regina. No, I don't know why I'm seeing so many Reginas. That is another stallion. More stallions and Reginas. I just want Idaho Ranchers and Ballista Compacts. Idaho only Little Havana, so I'm just gonna. But the Ballista Compact can spawn in both Havana and Hades, so I guess I'm just gonna run around this area. Hope to get lucky. No, that's a stallion. I do not see any of the cars I need. Was that a car? I don't know why I felt like that was in Idaho. Well, it despawned by now. Okay, no, that's a Cuban Hermes. Yeah, that's a Cuban Hermes. I do not see any of the cars. Which is a bit concerning. This is riveting gameplay. You're never gonna see content like this on any other channel. Cars that I don't think that is what I need. I think that's just okay. I think that's an Admiral. Yep, that is an Admiral. Oh my god. The reason I'm not riding around in a car is because I feel like it influences the spawn of other vehicles. Seeing Bobcats now. That's a Ballista. That is a Ballista. Okay. This is the fourth car. After that, just remains the Idaho in Havana. Okay, so another Ballista. Now I'm seeing a ton of Ballistas, obviously, since I'm driving that around. Right, there we go. Now we need the Idaho. Idaho, it says in Little Havana and Vice Port. So let's run around that area. Cheetah. I think I just see Admirals up front, honestly. Yeah, those are just Admirals. Not even gonna bother. Is that a car? Is that what I need? No, that's just Ballista. Nope, those are not cars I need.
Hey yo, move!
Oh, sorry. It's another Landstalker. I see a bunch of Hermes. I should probably take some of these cars for the next list. Guessing that at least a couple of them will be required for use cheats. No. Cheats are for losers. Also, I don't think there's a cheat for summoning an Idaho. Okay. I'm just gonna start heading towards the next mission, and if I encounter it in the way, that would be awesome. Oh, is this a Rancher? Nope, that's Landstalker. Yeah. I do not think I'm going to be lucky this time. It's another Sentinel. Again, I should probably be taking some of these vehicles, but it's fine. I'll run around for them also. Yep, I'm just gonna do the next mission. Okay. This is the final Mr. Black mission. Loose ends.
There is a valuable exchange taking place on the roof of the Cherry Popper Ice Cream Company. Kill everyone involved, steal the merchandise and take it to the helipad at the airport. There is a gate to your left that leads to the back of the factory.
Okay.
You gotta get a better job.
Excuse me. Oh, crap.
asshole! You're going down, mister! Let it through! You don't need it anyhow. You hear this now? You don't want me to use this. You think I was scared of using this? I ain't afraid to use this.
I'm already a delinquent, mister.
I just realized my mic was... I was muted the entire time. Oh my god. Ah well. I'm sure you enjoyed some great gameplay without commentary. Oh well. Time to search for the Idaho. I don't see a single car on the streets right now. Probably because it's nighttime. Is that an Idaho? That is not an Idaho. That is a stallion. This is about to be pretty hard. Hey. Nope. Stallion again. More stallions. There's also a stallion. Seeing only stallions so far. Save up real quick. I still need the Idaho and the Rancher. Or Sentinels. I'm gonna quickly check if the Sentinel is one of the vehicles required in the future things, so that I get start saving up some of the cars as I see them. Wait. Actually, there aren't that many things that I'm missing. Sentinel XS is not one of the cars you need, so that's fine. I guess saving some of them would speed things up a little bit. That's a Sentinel, but I thought I saw an Idaho go by here. Is that an Idaho? That is... I think that's just a Sentinel. Okay, that's Washington. We actually do need that. This is also Washington, so I will need this for a future list. So I'm just gonna get it right now. Also, I'm gonna head over to downtown and look for the ranchers, since I'm not having much luck with the Idaho. Put it in one of the garages here. Sentinel is another car that is needed for futures, but this again just spawns right here, so not hard to get at all. See a lot more Washingtons now. Seeing a lot of the same cars, honestly, not seeing much diversity. A lot of stallions, a lot of landstalkers. Yeah. We need the Voodoo for later, but that has spawn locations. It's more of the same stuff, really. More bananas now. Landstalker, stallions. Dang. I'm not even seeing ranchers. Downtown should have ranchers. That is like Glendale. That is not needed. More sentinels. I think I see like sentinels. Yeah. Line stalkers. A lot of the same stuff. More landstalkers. Sentinel, landstalker. That's all I'm seeing is sentinels and landstalkers. At least give me a rancher. Come on. Rancher should spawn at Vice Point and downtown. Maybe this place gives me a little bit of luck. Nope, that's another sentinel. Typically, that place has like completely random spawns, so you could maybe get lucky. I might also find something in the car park, maybe. It's worth giving it a search. CPCGs and Furnace, all of those spawn locations. Taxis that is not required. More PCGs. Yeah, just a lot of the same cars. Just seeing a lot of the fast cars, nothing that is necessary. That's in Idaho! Let's go! Oh my god. The trip to car park pays off. Because we got the Idaho. I just have to safely deliver this. I'm just gonna check if there's a rancher. I see another Idaho, but nothing more than that. It's fine. Again, yeah, that's why traveling to these sort of spawn locations is quite a good idea, because you might get lucky. Like I just did. That is awesome. Got the Idaho. I just have to not explode it on the way back. It's a tough task, but I think I'll manage it. And that's the rancher. No, that's not the rancher. That's the Regina. My bad. Today the inverse has happened. I expected to struggle a lot with the shooting range, and I did that twice without failing. And I expected the Sunshine Autos lists to go a lot faster, and they did not. Honestly, the first list, from what I was just checking around, the first list is the hardest one, because it just does not have a lot of fixed spawn locations. The other lists have considerably more fixed spawns and should be a lot easier in comparison to the first one. I think only the Landstalker has a fixed location. Next lists are not nearly as difficult. And you can see now that I'm driving the Idaho, a lot of Idahos are spawning everywhere. Same thing's gonna happen with the Rancher, probably. Now, honestly, I'm just gonna come back to the car park and just hope that it spawns. There's another like car park sort of area around what is it? Around Escobar International, so I'm just gonna check that out also. If I can do 2 vehicle lists today, I would honestly be pretty happy. Around 20 more minutes of streaming time left. So yeah, if I can do that, it would be great. Still haven't seen a single rancher. Let's deliver the Idaho. Okay. And there's just one more. That's the Rancher. I want to ride the bus, come on. The Infernus is actually, I'm pretty sure, required in one of the lists, so I'm just going to go ahead and park it right now. It'll save me a little bit of time later on.
Every day, man, move. Stop it, man. This is my life.
Don't make me run.
The cheat is another one that's needed, but I won't bother parking it right now. I'm just going to head over to the car park. I think the Phoenix is also needed. I'll check here if there's a Rancher, otherwise I'll grab one of these cars, assuming they keep spawning. I doubt there's a Rancher here, but I'm just gonna check. Can't hurt. Sentinel. And I think that's it. What? There's just one car? Seriously? Okay. I would have thought there would be more, but guess I was mistaken. No, don't flip, don't flip. Okay, don't flip, don't flip. Right. Now, obviously, okay, I see a Phoenix. Okay, it's fine. I'll put this in the car park too. Or in the garage.
Throw yourself up. You the rip off, man. You and me out the door.
Still zero signs of the Rancher.
You gotta listen to this one, man.
Another Washington. Don't need that right now. There might be a Rancher on Starfish Island, actually. Not a spawn location, but just might spawn there. I don't know why I'm seeing so many Reginas today. And they look so similar to the Landstalker. I'm always paranoid that I'm just gonna miss the Landstalker. Do I need the Banshee? If I need it, I'll just take it right now. Need the Infernus. I need the Phoenix. I do need the Banshee. And I'm sure that has a spawn location. Right, that's all fine. Yep. Okay. I do need the Banshee, so let's grab this one. Put it in the one of my car parks so that I don't have to search for it later on. There's also the Infernus here that is needed for one of the later things. You know what, while I'm here, I'm just gonna save the game real quick. You barely access the Vercetti estate after unlocking it. You go through such trials and tribulations to unlock it and don't even use it that much. It's like 4 missions basically. Why did I get a wanted level for taking my own car? Another Esperanto. I do need the comment, I guess. Just quickly check if it has a spawn location. Otherwise, I won't take it. Yeah, it does have a spawn location, but I'll just put it in for now. So, you know, one less thing you have to Google. Search. And that's a Rancher. Oh, come on, yeah.
Give me that back.
So awesome. That would be list 1 complete. And again, now that I'm driving the Ranger, I see another one on the streets. You also need a Mr. Whoopi for one of the vehicle lists, so having the Cherry Popper ice cream truck would be very ideal for that. Trying to keep a lookout for any more desirable vehicles that might be needed. I think the Washington was definitely one that was going to take a really long time, so they did a great job by getting that. And we have delivered the Rancher safely and successfully over there. And that's the list complete. And now we unlock one of the cars. That is a Deluxo, not a very great car. And the asset's complete. This does not count towards 100%, by the way. Or like it counts towards percentage, but you have to do all 4 vehicle lists to make it count towards the completion. Right, so let's get the Washington in here first. So I have that right now. Here's the Washington. I know the stretch spawn location. Okay, let's get the Sentinel, since that spawns right here. Okay, it hasn't spawned. I think maybe if I save it might spawn. I don't think so. Oh well, I'll come back. It'll spawn eventually. We are looking for a Virgo. And honestly, just any other cars in the list, really. Even if I find a Sentinel, I'm going to deliver it. Yeah, but I'm going to head over and get the stretch first. Is that an Admiral? I don't know. Yeah, those are Admirals. They have spawn location, that's fine. In fact, the Admiral spawns in Starfish Island, so that is not going to be a challenge to get the Admiral. The Saber is one of those. Saber and Virgo are the 2 vehicles that will be slightly more challenging to get since they do not spawn in a fixed location. Okay, an Admiral, I will not bother with that. They have spawn locations. Though if an Admiral does spawn, I would gladly take it if it spawns like outside Sunshine Autos. That would save me some time. Not a ton, but every little bit counts. Virgo and Saber should both spawn in Vice Point. I actually remember. I think I drove a Virgo last episode, so I should have probably kept that one. But I was not future sighted enough to check if it was in the list or not. Right, so that's two of the things off the list. We now can get the Sentinel and the Admiral have spawn points. Oh, the Sentinel's still not here. Oh, there's the Sentinel. Just this one. Come here. No, stop. Stop. No, 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 no. I think. Bro. Stop. Stop running. No. Brother, stop. My God. Oh my goodness. I'm just... Whatever. I'll get a different one. That guy does not want to be in the car park. That's an excess. I'm seeing a lot of Esperantos too. It's a Banshee. I'll actually take this Banshee. And hopefully the Sentinel spawn. Yep. We have half of the third list already in the car park. And we also have half of the second list, in fact, so that's pretty good progress, I'd say. I really want to know who had the bright idea of putting the Sentinel in the car park. I'm not complaining, it's really easy, but it's like, why is it there if, like, it just spawns right here? Why do you put it in the car park again? Defeats the purpose, you know, Tommy. Okay, so now we need the Admiral and the Saber and the Virgo. Saber and Virgo spawn in the Vice Point area. So I'll start heading over there, honestly. The Admiral can come last. It's fairly nearby spawn location. Seeing a lot of Esperantos. Ton of Esperantos. No Virgos or... Sabers. I remember seeing a lot of Sabers last time too. Yep, this is the old OG Vice City. Still do not see a single Virgo or anything else I need. I mean, there's an off chance it might be in one of these garages. Even though that's a Virgo. I think so. Sure, GPU. I'm using a MacBook. Oh no, that's a Greenwood. Look the exact same. I had a Stallion parked here the entire time. Okay. This, I'm pretty sure all of these are Greenwoods, but I'm just gonna check regardless. I also see an Admiral. That's also Greenwood. Let's... You know what? I'm not gonna bother. Is this a Virgo? That's a Virgo, yep. We got it. I think it's an M3 MacBook Air. I think, yeah, it's an M3. For this, I'll need the Admiral and the Saber. Again, the Admiral has a fixed spawn, so that's really easy. The Saber is going to be challenging. I'm a student. I see an Admiral. Come on, just how do I ensure that this spawns? Yeah. Can't risk this despawning. Should we call her major? I will not say my college and major. That is too much information. Obviously they got drove off. And now there's not gonna be any more admirals. Yeah, it's fine. I just don't feel comfortable sharing a lot of info. Yeah, it's fine. Get the Admiral, it spawns right here. And I think I'll get the Saber after that, and okay, that's an Admiral. Play any missions in the game? I've done most of the missions at this point. I'm just finishing off Sunshine Autos, and after that it's just a couple of more missions, Printworks, fill missions, and that's about it, the final mission after that. Okay, just the Saber remains. Oh, what? Oh. Saber, I have to check the spawn location real quick. Washington Beach, Vice Point, occasionally found in the multi-level car park. Okay, so that's where I'm headed then. That is not what I need. Yeah, I just don't know. I really enjoy older titles. It's probably because my computer can only run these things, but I never enjoyed AAA games a lot. Other gaming consoles, I like Nintendo Switch and a really ancient Xbox 360 that I just dug up a couple days ago. Really wanted to play some Kinect Sports on that. Also have a 3DS. Oh, that's a saber. That is a saber. That is a saber. At this point, we have gotten like all the cars that don't have fixed spawn locations, and I'm just missing fixed spawn cars. Which means that we should be done with this list in like maybe 20 minutes max. Most of the spawns are not too far from Sunshine Autos. I don't know. I was like 7 when my dad bought it. Not even 7. I was probably younger than that. I have no clue. No. And that is list number 2 complete. And we now get a Sabre Turbo. This is the same car that Hillary drove in the race mission that we did for the Malibu Club. And now we can get more revenue, and I have like 3 cars already waiting to go. Dude, I am playing on an emulator. I should probably not talk about that though. There we go. That should be 3 vehicles done. Yep, this is the PS2 version. Cheetah, I know where you can find. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. I have to go somewhere. So I'll see you guys next time, where I'll hopefully complete off Sunshine Autos and most of the other missions. Peace.